Hi, welcome back to GP Reactions. Hope you're well. Thank you for subscribing. Going to be continuing with my exodus into 1981 with a Toyah track, I Want to Be Free. Now this track entered the UK Top 40. It was released in May, entered UK Top 40 sort of into the summer of 1981, and it peaked at about number 8, and it is from an album entitled Anthem. I hope the video is going to work, as sometimes these videos are blocked, so we'll give this one a go. So without further ado, this is Toyah with Anthem. Sorry, this is Toyah with I Want to Be Free. I'm just going to pause it there. This is one of those songs that teachers really didn't like being sung at the time, and I think I would add to this probably Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall, and the Boomtown Rats, I Don't Like Mondays. Anything that sounded like anti-educational school, teachers did not like. Yeah, I kind of remember being discouraged. Generally, we were discouraged to sing these songs at school. But I'm loving this video so far. It's quite interesting. I've never seen this video before. So that was Toyah Wilcox, I Want to Be Free. An absolutely amazing video. I love that video, so full of energy. And I think videos back in the 80s seemed like a lot of fun. And this was, this was just before, this was the year I think MTV was was launched. I think it was in 1981. Some just similar kind of month, probably August. But it's almost like they had a lot of fun with these videos before they realised that they could use them to kind of promote the band and stuff. So as a promo, this is I'm sure she had a lot of fun, and there's some interesting imagery throughout this video, which kind of makes me want to look into the lyrics a little bit more, especially the beginning when she's surrounded by plastic cups and spoons and knives and things. Plastic kind of, to me, sort of symbolises, I don't know, maybe consumerism. So essentially, I mean, I always considered this song to be quite a childish, rebellious, quite just a childish, rebellious, in your face kind of song for adults to scoff at. And yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like at the very beginning. I don't want to go to school, don't want to be nobody's fault, I want to be me, I want to be me. So that's kind of like how most teenagers are. I'm sure I was like that at some point. Maybe not probably while I was at school. I think when I left school, I came a bit rebellious for a while, maybe a month, just a month. So yeah, I don't want, looking at that first set of lyrics. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to be nobody's fool. I want to be me. And obviously she wants to be free. I think education is kind of really interesting because it prepares us for life, but it almost like, it kind of, what's the word? It feels like as soon as you go to school, like especially secondary school, you're almost on a production line. Now, production line involves education, exams, employment, paying taxes, retirement, death. Probably in that order. And so our whole life then becomes this production line. And I think maybe she's kind of alluding to that, talking about, I don't want to be nobody's fool. Is it foolish that we kind of work most of our lives and then, we have a few years and then if we're lucky we kind of live a few more years before we die? I'm not sure. I'd say putting it like that, maybe it is a foolish notion that that this is something we should do, and we embrace it. Right from the world, we embrace this kind of existence, but a majority of us do. But some do actually manage to succeed to be free. And obviously this song alludes to that. Tear down the wallpaper, turf out the cat, blow up the TV, blow up the car. Without these things, you don't know where you are. Again, I'm kind of thinking that this is, kind of suggesting that we don't need to be kind of like consumers on this kind of level. I think we sometimes define ourselves by what we kind of possess rather than the things we do. And I guess that being, the early 80s, we were kind of heading into that money is everything sort of period of the Margaret Thatcher's Britain. Now, I'm not anti Margaret Thatcher. I'm kind of a bit ambivalent towards politics and politicians generally. So this isn't a political song by any means. It's not political commentary either. But the fact is that Margaret Thatcher had been in power with the Conservatives for I think about 2 years at this point, and she was definitely pushing the idea of I can't think what the word is now, but definitely pushing the idea of consumerism and making money was good. It's a good thing. The yuppie, it's interesting. It's very. I wouldn't call this an anarchic kind of song. It's not. I don't think it's promoting anarchism, but it's kind of definitely kind of promoting people to maybe stop and think about what they want out of life, about everything they use in life, and what they eat. Just it's very kind of introspective, I suppose. Not introspective, but it's asking us to be introspective. To kind of hold a mirror up to ourselves. So it's a lot deeper song than I actually gave it credit for. Obviously, when I was 13 years old, but I don't know what do you think? Do you have any feelings or thoughts about this song? And yeah, overall, it's another one of those videos that I've never seen before. So it's coming to me quite fresh in a way. Even though I kind of remember the performance, I know the song. And because of that, it sort of feels good to kind of react to it. I'm not seeing something that I've seen a million times, and it was an enjoyable video. So I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it too. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon.